In the 16th century, a woman commanded an army of 20,000 soldiers across what is now northern Nigeria. She conquered territory stretching from Kano to the Atlantic Ocean. She built a network of military walls that archaeologists still find today. Her name was Amina, and she has been almost completely erased from global history. The Hausa city-states of the 15th and 16th centuries were not villages. They were sophisticated urban centers with trade networks, legal systems, military hierarchies, and diplomatic relationships that stretched across the Sahara. Zazzau, modern-day Zaria, was one of the most powerful. And in 1576, its throne passed to Amina. Amina had been trained in military strategy from childhood. This was not unusual for royalty in Zazzau, but Amina was exceptional. Accounts from the period describe her as leading cavalry charges personally. She reportedly never married, refusing suitors on the grounds that marriage would require compromise she was not willing to make. She ruled as a warrior, a strategist, and a builder. Her military campaigns lasted for 34 years. The walls she built around conquered territories, the Amina Walls, are so extensive that archaeologists have used them to trace the boundaries of her empire. She expanded the kola nut and leather trade routes. She introduced metal armor to the Hausa military. She is credited with bringing eunuchs into the Zazzau court as administrative officials, a practice that spread across the region. So why don't we know her name? The erasure of Amina from global history is not accidental. Colonial-era historians systematically de-emphasized African leadership and achievement. Amina's story survived because of oral tradition, because of the Kano Chronicles, and because of scholars who refused to let it disappear. Queen Amina ruled for 34 years. She conquered an empire. She built infrastructure that outlasted her by 400 years. She did it in a world that gave women almost no formal power. And the world does not know her name. Yet, that is what this channel is for. Who else should we cover? Drop a name in the comments. An African leader, builder, or changemaker you think the world should know. The best suggestions will become future videos. And if you want to go deeper, next week we are covering the empire that invented the university 400 years before Oxford existed.